Good morning, everybody. On this Thursday, it's January 23rd. I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam Channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Good looking morning out there. It's cold, but not as cold as it has been, or it was yesterday morning. We've got a clear sky, looking good. There were some clouds that passed by earlier from a little weak upper wave, but it has since moved on. And we're seeing just what you see right there from the Plano cam is just plain old clear with sunshine this morning, and temperatures not as bad as they have been here lately. As I mentioned, single digits, not so much this morning, thanks to more of a southerly wind flow. And here we see some of the temperatures at this hour from the Kentucky Mesonet Network. Let's see, even north of us, there's just 20s, maybe a few teens thrown in there. Let's see, let's go southern Kentucky, and you can see it's 22 in Morgantown, 20 near the Corvette plant this morning. Here in Bowling Green, 22 down at the Ag Expo Center. There's a 19 down in Scottsville this morning. Oh, look at this, 9. That's the coldest temperature I've seen so far anywhere in the state. I could be wrong, but it's one of the coldest, if not the coldest. 9 in Burkesville, Cumberland County, down on the river. So that particular Mesonet station sensor, it's down, like you go into the valley area next to the Cumberland River in Burkesville. And that's why it usually reads much colder than everybody else. But aside from those locations, everybody else is well into the 20s and continuing to climb. It's going to be a little bit better day today, number-wise. And we're going to get above freezing for the first time in a while. And it's being aided by these light southerly winds. As you can see, the winds are coming out of the south and southwest. And that's going to help things moderate a lot better today. So, like I said, we will get above freezing for the first time in a long time. And that's just going to naturally make things feel much better. Here's a look at the satellite view this morning, and with that you can see some mention came through with that weak upper wave just to the north of us, but there's nothing really being produced by that. There may be a few snowflakes that fall in northern Kentucky, but nothing around here. All pretty quiet. Let's go to the forecast maps. I'll show you what's ahead here. And you can see that upper wave passing through with the warm front. And with that will be a few snowflakes off to the north of us along the Ohio River, the Wabash River, but even there, not much of a big deal. The bigger deal today is that we're finally going to get above freezing, upper 30s. Like about 38. Then, as we get into this evening, the backside of this system comes through with a dry, fairly dry cold front. There may be some flurries up here toward Frankfort, Lexington, Ashland, Huntington, Charleston, Cincinnati, those places. So after that feature moves on, there may be a few flurries tonight or early tomorrow morning from about maybe Campbellsville, but more likely Somerset, London, Kentucky, and east. Again, it's going to be a fast-moving system, but what it will do is lay down a little colder air for tomorrow. We're going to dip back down probably to where we were this morning, or where we are this morning, in the upper teens to low 20s. Here we are early Friday morning. Still a few flurries out east of us, but that will move away as high pressure builds in for the day on Friday. Slightly cooler than today. But then the big warm up happens when this high pressure center moves east and we get a full return flow from the south. And Saturday, we're going to warm up into the mid to upper 40s. That's going to feel nice. As we get toward Sunday morning, we're starting to see some southern tracking moisture trying to make its way north into west and middle Tennessee. By early Monday morning, some of that will cross into the area with this front and low pressure. But I think from the way it seems right now, we're going to stay on the fairly dry side of this. We may get a little bit of light rain or snow flurry activity mixed, but right now this does not look like a big deal. Maybe a bigger deal out east of us into the Virginias, the Carolinas, maybe East Tennessee, but not a whole lot here for us. This is Monday into Tuesday, then Wednesday. We continue to stay warm in the 40s and maybe even climb into the low 50s by the end of next week as high pressure continues to move east and more of that southerly flow kicks in. And boy, we're looking pretty good here. And we're going to start to really feel like, hey, we've got a heat wave going here. So that's going to be good. And let me show you the numbers from the model blender. And you can see here that we've got around 40. I'm saying 38 to 40 today, about 16, 17 or so tonight, 32, slightly colder tomorrow behind that mostly dry front. We go back to near 20 on Friday night, but Saturday, that's when we really warm up. Mid to upper 40s, mid 40s Sunday, mid to upper 40s Monday. Now these numbers, right where we're supposed to be this time of the year. In fact, 47 is the normal high temperature right now for the end of January. Then we see some 50s. Tuesday, Wednesday, near 50 on Thursday, mid to upper 40s to around 50, even into next weekend, which is the first weekend of February. So I don't see any major snowstorms or ice or anything really wintry coming our way anytime soon in this 10-day stretch. In fact, it's going to be mild and even a little bit warmer than normal, which we'll take because it's been really, really cold. All right. Short and sweet this morning. Not a whole lot to talk about. Skies are sunny. It's cold, but at least it won't be as cold today as it has been. So again, I'm looking for a high of 38 to maybe 40 for today. All right. I'll see you later on. I'll be on News 40 at 5, 6, and 10 tonight. In the meantime, have a great day